A social worker provides services to a homebound elderly client that has terminal cancer, of whom a community agency has just assumed legal guardianship. While conducting services, the client's daughter visits and asks the social worker about her parent's condition. What is the first thing the social worker should do? Okay, so we've read the entire question. Now we want to determine what stage of the process that we're in. Some of these questions will be specific about it. Some of them will not. So this one, in this case, is not. So now we want to determine what is the presenting problem. Okay, so the social worker was conducting services and the client's daughter visits and asks the social worker about her parent's condition. So that's the presenting problem. And that's the presenting problem because it specifically states here that a community agency has just assumed legal guardianship. So that's what makes this next sentence the presenting problem. So now we want to know what the question is asking of the social worker. So it wants to know what is the first thing that the social worker should do. So of course now we have a little double up, and you'll have a few of these on the exam as well. So the first thing is always the initial thing that we must do to initiate our role in whatever the scenario is. Whenever we see the word should, I also teach in my savvy tips that whenever you see the word should, you need to focus on what is ethical and what is legal. So whenever you see what should the social worker do, you know that your answer is going to be something that is in line with the code of ethics or something that is in line with the law. So now now that we know what the presenting problem is and we know what the question is asking, this will make it clearer for us to be able to pick out the right answer now that we're going to read the answer choices. So considering that presenting problem, the first thing we do be to ask the daughter what she already knows about her parents' condition. So just imagine yourself being there and she walks up to you. You know that a community agency has just assumed legal guardianship. This question will be irrelevant to say, oh, well, tell me what you know, and I'll fill you in on the rest or whatever. So that's definitely not what you should do. That is not the ethical thing to do. Option B, should the first thing the social worker do be to inform the daughter of the limits to confidentiality? Yes, I will say yes, but I will not keep that as my answer because they may have more than one answer that's correct, and this may not be the best first answer. So I am going to still read all of the answer choices, even though this one sticks out to me as being correct. So C, should the social worker first inform the daughter of the parent's current condition? So should she just go ahead on and tell her because the daughter arrives and wants to know? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That is against the code of ethics for confidentiality for the client. We don't know if the parent wants the daughter to know, about her condition, what her condition is. That's probably why she's asking the social worker. Okay, so should the first thing the social worker do is inquire about her reasons for wanting to know? So would the first thing you say be, well, why you want to know? What's it to you? Of course not. That's a little tacky and it's not professional. So, it can be done in a tactful manner, but of course that is not something that you should do. Again, we're still focusing on the limits of confidentiality of the client, and by her not being the guardian or having, power of attorney or any type of legal rights over this client, even though it is her parents, the social worker must inform the daughter of the limits of confidentiality. That's the first thing to do. That's the only thing to do. And that's the thing that you should do.